Premier David Eby says he's hoping thousands of new rental units will be created at below market rents through a new forgivable loan program that reimburses homeowners if they build rental suites on their property. For more, let's bring in Rob Shaw at the BC Legislature. Rob, we've talked about this before, so remind us of the details of this program.
Well, Stacey, it was first announced by the Premier last year. Applications opened a couple of weeks ago. Today was kind of the ceremonial launch. The goal to add more than 3,000 new rental spaces to the market over the next 3 years. Here's a reminder of how it's all going to work. Up to $40,000 in forgivable loans to build a secondary suite if you agree to rent it at below market rates for at least the next 5 years. So in Victoria, for a one-bedroom, that is below $1,400 a month. To qualify, your household income has to be below $210,000 and your house has to be assessed at below $2.1 million in the last year. You cannot get the money to upgrade an existing suite or build something without a full kitchen or bathroom. You can build a garden suite or laneway home, and if you sell during those 5 years, you have to repay part of the loan because it's registered on the title of your property. All of this costing the government around $40 million, though it says that's a better investment than trying to subsidize market rates without creating any new rental units. The Premier saying it can help those who are house rich but cash poor and who are willing to become landlords. The criticism, though, is it's also free cash for people who already own properties and may not need the help. Here's both sides of that issue today.
I can't imagine that the public thinks it's okay for somebody that owns a $2 or $3 million home to be given government money to build a secondary suite, which will provide them decades of potential revenue when they're already in an advantageous position. My approach would be to provide loans to those homeowners that are already in a privileged position, repayable loans that can be paid back on favorable terms to ensure that the taxpayers get their money back.
This program is actually cheaper for government. So it has the same effect of delivering a below market rental housing unit, but it's adding more supply to the rental housing market. So we're adding more units, we're providing below market cost rental housing, and we're getting somebody the housing that they need.
So applications for this actually opened April 17th on the government website. Thousands of people already interested, according to the housing minister. The money will be allocated on a first-come, first-approved basis. There is 3 years' worth of funding, but it will depend on how quickly the public takes the government up on what can be, depending on your circumstances, a bunch of free cash from the province.